There you go.
And this is
Oh.
the Realest Sports Show. This is the Realest Sports Show.
What are you doing?
See, this is
I know. So what are you doing?
the Realest Sports Show.
Oh no.
See, this the Realest Sports Show. And
Do that
if
too.
you ain't
Click,
never
click, click.
known, well, then now you know.
Click me, click, click, click.
They discuss the hottest topics. If
You know what I mean?
this show ain't the best, then you better stop it. From MLB runs to NFL X's and O's.
I'm just saying though.
NBA's dribbles and shots.
Just saying though.
Lulu
What you saying?
Mark debating
What you saying then?
no other
I don't know what you saying. Okay then.
the way they be
All I know is that, you know, yeah.
knowledge, what have you in your feelings, wanting to get brolic. But I promise, once they debate gets started,
I'm just saying that.
be impossible for you to just
Oh, what you saying?
stop it.
What you
Tune
saying?
in now and start
I don't know what you
playing.
got.
And by the end of the show, I bet that you'll be saying, just tune in now and stop playing. And I bet by the end of the show, you'll be saying, this is the Realest Sports Show. This is the
Well.
Show.
And we're gonna jump right back in this thing. What's happening, y'all? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Realest Sports Show. I'm your host tonight, Mark, aka the Vet, and alongside
Truly, baby.
y'all know who he is.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll
The
kick off.
coach.
Yeah. All right, listen. So yes, listen here, y'all. So a lot of trade rumors, a lot of things going on right now in the sports industry world right now. But as I said before, and I'll say this again, tonight's show is strictly
Strictly.
all about Super Bowl Sunday.
Sunday Super Bowl.
Super Bowl Sunday. So what is
The
your
Sunday that is not even the Super Bowl.
You know what? You're gonna stop doing this shit to me. You're gonna stop doing this shit to me on my show.
Got kids watching.
I don't care what we got. Beep! You gonna stop beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Listen, anyways, Super Bowl Sunday, the lights are on, the stage is set, everything is ready to go. Cameras are watching, people are watching, 50,000 plus fans are watching the Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, all around America, all around the world, people are watching the Super Bowl game. Even people overseas are going to be watching the Super Bowl game at nighttime at 2 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be watching it here live at 6:30 in the morning, at 6:30 in the afternoon. So, what is your thoughts? Patriots versus, the LA Rams. They're coming in here.
It's going to be a good game.
The LA Rams are coming in here. They're going to be dropping, trying to drop Todd Gurley on people. They're going to be trying to run the ball. So what is your...
It's gonna be a hell of a game, but it's gonna come down to the running backs. If they can keep doing what they're doing, running and running. But at the end of the day, Brady's gonna show off.
I know Brady going to show up. I have no doubt in my mind, that Brady will not win the Super Bowl. Because to me, I'm believing that Brady's going to win the Super Bowl due to the fact of the matter is that if you see this man in the fourth quarter, his 2-minute comebacks, everything that this man does, he comes back, he jumps forward, he comes back, he does whatever he has to do. This man is a genius. He's a 2-minute genius. So what is the difference between him going downfield with the ball or his running back running the ball? Because either one of them going to save him.
Yeah.
Either one of them gonna get their yards.
Oh.
Either Chris Hogan gonna get his passes, his touches. What's my boy name? Edelman gonna get his touches, his grabs, and Gronkowski gonna get his passes. Even though one of them are gonna retire this year, we all know who that is.
Krasky.
Yep, Gronkowski is gonna talk about.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. He's gonna retire this year, even though he announced it earlier today.
I'm retiring this year too from coaching job.
Shut up, fool.
I'm coming back to the Ram Circle.
Anyways, it's gonna be hard to figure out what's going on out there because of the fact of the matter is that I believe that Tom Brady can retire at the end of this season though. So if he retires,
I don't got him retiring though.
why not?
You said he didn't get retired. He got 0. I think he probably to play what 1-2 more years, and I think he's gonna actually give it up.
I think he's gonna retire after this year, though, due to the fact of the matter is that he doesn't have anything else left to prove. He has, if he gets 6 rings this year, he has nothing left to prove.
Nah.
What do you have to prove? You don't even have to make it to the Super Bowl next year to still be in the Hall of Fame. You're in the Hall of Fame after 5. I mean, he's led this team, this
I think he want to break
organization.
some more records. That's what I think.
What records can you break? You done broke all of them.
Right.
You're going to set more records by going off the way you're doing. By playing again and throwing more touchdown passes, you're going to break more records.
Brady all day.
So Brady's going to be at the top of the charts on breaking records. So what records is he thinking about breaking? I mean, I don't know what more records he can break. He went 16-0 with Randy Moss.
Nah.
Threw over 50 touchdown passes that year,
No.
single year.
No.
Lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl that year.
Don't know how.
Like I said before, I said this on the show I said this on the show Tuesday night, and everybody's watching Tuesday night, though. Like I said, though, it comes down to fundamentals, and the Giants was just hungrier than them. They were on the street. The Giants was on a 4-game. The Giants was on a 4-game winning streak. They snuck into the playoffs.
Giants though?
Yeah, the Giants though. They snuck into the playoffs. You know what I mean?
No, I've got to have a healthy which kind?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So they snuck in the playoffs with Eli Manning. When they got in the playoffs, they turned it up. They came back. They was on fire.
He's on fire.
And then what did they do to Brady? They found a way to get Brady off his game and went in there. The Giants had their number. Exactly. So what more can you say about it? The Giants beat them. Then they came back the next not the next year, but the year after that, and beat them again.
Yeah, what a coincidence though.
It is a coincidence. The only teams that had Brady number in the NFC had to only be now. It's 2 teams now: the Philadelphia Eagles, Doug Peterson,
Doug.
and Eli Manning. That's the only 2 teams that I can name that had Brady number
True.
in the playoffs.
True.
Now the Falcons. Now we want to go back to the Falcons game. The Falcons almost
Almost to the countdown.
was sleeping on their team on Tom Brady.
Yeah, doesn't everybody sleep on Tom Brady?
They-
Back then, they did.
But what did they do? What was the cause? What was the cause that affected that game, though? Let's really talk about that, though. Who started talking trash at the beginning of the game? Their cornerbacks, the receivers, were going out there talk trash. Everybody knows you do not talk trash about Brady in the beginning of a game. The Patriots don't do good on rematches. The Falcons game was rigged. I don't believe the Falcons game was rigged.
What was rigged about it?
I don't know. I don't think the Falcons game was rigged because 2 things, and I say this for 2 reasons only. Brady was down, 28 points in the first quarter?
Yeah.
28 points in the first half of the game. They battled all the way back and and the Falcons scored again, which put Brady on the. But the one thing I can say about last year's Super Bowl and and the Falcons Super Bowl, the difference was, what did Brady do on the sideline that Brady didn't do in the Eagles game?
I forgot.
Brady kept his head up. Now everybody knows.
I know. You didn't get frustrated.
Thank you. Brady was he was zoned in on beating the
I
Falcons.
better go get these cuts.
It's impossible to come back like that. It's not impossible.
They
Look at
think
the
it's
Redskins when they were down with Doug Williams in I think it was a playoff game. They were down against the Buffalo Bills and came all the way back and beat them.
Yeah, just like what was that team that was down?
They were down like 42 points and they
Look at the Rams game.
Right.
They was down.
And came all the way back. It's not impossible to do anything in this league this year. And the way the Redskins won it off and against Buffalo was tremendous.
Defense turned up the heat.
Exactly. They stopped them from scoring. And Doug Williams wound up scoring 4 touchdown passes. Went out there, threw the ball 4 times and got 4 touchdown passes. I'm not going to say literally he threw the ball 4 times and got 4 touchdown passes.
Throw it to myself.
Touchdown. Touchdown. No, I'm just saying he went out there and threw the ball went out there, had a tremendous game, got 4 touchdown passes. Brady is still.
Yeah, Brady is in the NFL. Might just go ahead and put Brady on the logo.
Well, Brady should be on a logo if you want to put an NFL logo up there because Brady is football. Football is politics now. Football is politics, though, but
Actually,
football
it's more than politics.
football beats out politics, though, for real, for real. If you think of anything, look at the president and how the president is now involved in football and keeping
And look at the sponsors.
that too. But look how he's keeping Colin Kaepernick out of the playoffs. I mean, out of the league.
Somebody eventually pick him
He's not getting picked up. I don't know if he's gonna get picked up or not. I want to see him get picked up by a team. And just news broke today that Washington is looking back to re-sign Josh Johnson as they're looking back to sign Josh Johnson to the team as for this year to fight for a roster spot this year. So I'm looking for big things to come out of Washington this year, though. But like I said, though, this is all about really what can these teams do really that can impact this game and try to beat Brady.
My man,
What can they do? We screwed. We're not really screwed for next year. And I didn't really say that, it was going to happen, that they're looking back to sign him. But they also need some chemistry. They need somebody with chemistry. You need a player that can go out there and I know his snap count. I know this. I know that about him. Instead of learning something, they need to learn somebody new.
Yeah.
They need to go out there and get somebody new on his team out the draft.
What if this happened?
A rapport.
Josh Johnson get his spot and outshine everybody.
Exactly. I mean, he could.
He got the legs.
He got 16 games to play.
Yeah,
That was the last 4 games that could have got us in the playoffs, though. But I wasn't expecting them to go out there and do that. Defense. The Rams are going to have
60-minute football.
But you know what the thing about it is? You got to take the ball out of Tom Brady's hands to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they don't sack him. When the last time he even got sacked?
I don't know. Their front line has been protecting them.
How about our auditors can tell us when the last time Brady got sacked?
Yeah, but like I said, though, their front line is tremendous. So you got to think about this, though. Let's think about this for a second. If you don't get pressure on Brady, even when you get pressure on Brady, Brady still finds a way. He finds a way to get the ball downfield. Kansas City, they sacked him twice in a game. I think they sacked him one or 2 times in the game. But come on, Charles. Damn, hold on, bro. In a game like that, though, you got to think about what it is that you want to see in the vision of a game. But we're going to take a live caller, everybody, from Mr. Charles. He wants to be live. Let's see if we can get him on live.
He ain't nobody special. Bet you driving.
I bet you ain't driving, though. But like I said, everybody, it's one
couch.
It's one thing to say that Brady is not the best quarterback in the league, but it's another thing to say that he's the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, he is. But look at who he had to learn from.
Yeah, I would agree. Drew Bledsoe was a good quarterback. Drew Bledsoe was a good quarterback though until he got injured. Yeah. And then they put Brady in. Now, like I said on Tuesday night show, that Brady was out there. Brady was just a small quarterback. Nobody thought he was going to do anything in the league. He came out there and bust off and broke off and did damage in the league. Nobody thought he would be able to go as far as Brady's doing now. Nobody thought Brady was going to get 5 Super Bowl rings or go on his 6th ring for this year. It's the Belichick and the Brady era. Mm-hmm. This is literally a dynasty that's in the motion right now. Yeah. The dynasty it's just like the Golden State Warriors and their dynasty. But we're gonna talk about that later.
But the second best,
Brady is one of the best that's doing it right now.
If Brady was retired, I give it to Mahomes.
Mahomes is gonna have his downfall next year. Every quarterback that has a very good year, the first year go down drain. Look at Dak Prescott. He had a good first year. Him and Zeke had a good first year. Had a good second, almost a good second year until Zeke went out there and got suspended for those last 6 games, which was stupid. But look at Zeke and Dak. Dak just played a good game, one good game in the wild card. He had a good game in the wild card, came back in the second time and didn't do nothing. Couldn't even get past the divisional round. And I told y'all and just breaking news today as well, Jason Garrett would not be getting a contract extension.
He will.
He will not be getting a contract extension.
I said they about to kick the man too good.
After this season, Jason Garrett will be gone in Dallas after this season.
He's supposed to be gone this season.
Nah, they're going to give him another season to see what he's going to do because Jerry Jones is telling I told everybody he needs to be out of Dallas. I told everybody he's going to be out of Dallas at the end of this season. Or either it's going to be this season or next season, he's going to be out. But there were talks about him being re-signed.
The boys want Sean Payton. Nah.
They do want Sean Payton.
Yeah, they do,
Sean Payton is a free agent, I think, after this season coming up. So he has one more year with Drew Brees, and he can move on. But like I told everybody else before, if you're going to get Sean Payton, Jerry Jones has to stay in the box.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones cannot coach the team. Jason Garrett, like,
You might have to say that's just like Cleveland Cavaliers, Tyronn Lue, man.
And LeBron James. LeBron James coached the team. LeBron James ran the team.
Yeah, Andy Evans.
Tyronn Lue just was sitting over on the sideline like, okay, yeah, that's bad. That's money.
Hey, dog, bring me a Pepsi.
Yeah, bring, hey, I need a beer. I need a beer on two. Let me get two of them things. And yeah, he drink water, stay motivated.
Put it in the Pepsi cup.
Jerry Jones ain't staying in the box. I understand that. He's not going to stay in the box.
I laugh one game. He come on the sideline, somebody run right smack into him.
But Sean Payton's going to tell him to stay in the box. If you want me to coach the team, you're going to let me coach the team.
Yeah.
That's what he got free reign in New Orleans for.
Mm-hmm.
Either he going to retire or he's going to join the Cowboys, and the Cowboys going to do some documents. But he's not going to keep Dak Prescott.
Yeah, he ain't going to run.
Dak Prescott, either he keeps Dak Prescott and Dak Prescott grows with Sean Payton, or he's going to get rid of him and go with somebody new.
Dak Prescott for Buffalo Bills.
Dak Prescott for
Buffalo Bills? For the Jets?
Actually, you know what though? You can't even make fun of the Cleveland Browns no more.
No, you can't.
You really can't even make fun.
No, you can't.
I can't even send nobody to Cleveland no more. You can't even send nobody to Chicago no more.
No, you can't.
No. You know who the
You can't even make fun of Miami.
No. But speaking of Miami this year though, the Dolphins plan to move on from Tannehill this year. So Ryan Tannehill will not be in Miami this year. He's gonna probably be going somewhere else this year. So he's a free agent quarterback. Oh yeah, we can. Oh yes, we can. I forgot what comment he was making that off of, but Ryan Tannehill, he had a good season with Miami when they went to the playoffs, but I don't know, they fell off after the defense. The defense is where he fell off. But I think Dak to the Jacksonville Jaguars makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Or to Miami, that would make sense even more.
Yeah, I did Miami.
Anywhere down in Florida would make sense for me, but sending them in the cold weather ain't going to do nothing to them. Because, see, you can't make fun of any other team right now because every other team is progressing.
No, you talking about Cleveland.
Oh, and Cleveland, you can't make fun of Cleveland because Cleveland won more games this year than they won in the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's still funny, though, to talk about Cleveland, though, but I mean, Cleveland don't suck. They didn't suck this year. They won.
They had that chance to make the playoffs.
They actually was in a run for the playoff run this year.
But I think another team that put them up.
Yeah, no, they wasn't. They had that draw. Cleveland was 7-8-1 this year. 7-8-1 this year. I would have to say that was okay. Still sucks. But I mean, like, let's be really honest here. You talking about a Cleveland team with Baker Mayfield going with them. So, Cincinnati needs a quarterback badly.
Yeah.
Cincinnati might pick up Ryan Tannehill or Joe Flacco or somebody that needs to go to Cincinnati and bring Cincinnati back to where they were. Because Cincinnati was not at the bottom of the charts for the past 4 seasons.
No.
Cincinnati was at least ranked 3rd or 2nd in the league. I mean, not 3rd in the league, but in the division. So they need a quarterback. Jacksonville needs a quarterback. And Oakland is damn sure looking for a quarterback for next season.
Denver can need one too.
Denver doesn't need one because they were just getting involved into a system. Now, Minnesota, now let's see what anybody else are. Oh, Arizona's looking for a quarterback.
Yeah.
And San Francisco is getting back Jimmy Garoppolo, which led him to a 3-0 start but they need
They need one too.
they don't really need one, but they need one.
I want to see what we're gonna do this year about the young coach we got.
I do too, and I'm really excited to see that though. I'm really also excited to see how Cam Newton's not gonna play this rest of the season. Not gonna play this whole 2019 season with a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Because he's in recovery right now. So a lot of teams aren't really going out there, and he needs a quarterback for Carolina.
Detroit need one too.
Detroit, yeah, Matthew Stafford had his time. Matthew Stafford had a good time, and he did what he had to do. But
Philadelphia kick Foles, because we already know Foles.
Nick Foles has 4 teams that he can go to.
Yeah.
He can either come to Washington, or he can go towards Detroit and prosper in Detroit. He can go to Tampa Bay, where it's sunny outside, or he can go to Arizona, where it's prospering out there in Arizona. But the system is the right system is what he needs.
Yeah, because he was doing good when he was with the Rams.
And he was doing okay with the Rams, but when he went to Philly, he just blonde out in the last 4 games of the season for Philadelphia. I mean, you gotta give credit where credit is due.
15-minute fame.
Yeah, he got his 15 minutes of fame, but then when he came back, he still came and played this season very, very well.
Yeah.
Once now they need to keep that boy healthy though.
That's good.
Can he stay healthy? Now, can Josh Johnson come in here and play healthy football and still go out there and be able to play football?
Yeah.
But like I said,
Mistakes is okay.
It's okay though.
You
But
learn from your mistakes.
now going back to the Super Bowl game, I'm expecting a high quality game, to whereas I'm looking for New England to come out there, play slow, put the ball in Tom Brady's hands. I'm looking for the Rams to try to shut them down and keep the ball out of Brady's hands.
No, I think it's gonna be a slow first half.
I doubt it.
I got to come.
I-
It's gonna be a slow first half.
Mhm.
That way they can fill out each other. Boom. Second half, all hell gonna break loose.
I'm thinking that this game is going to go down to a 3-point game. I'm thinking 27-20. I'm thinking 28-24. I'm thinking 28-24 for the game. I'm thinking it's going to be a very, very intriguing game, 28-24.
Oh,
4-point game. And goes down to a
I'm
field
gonna
goal.
go a 7-point game.
7-point game?
7-point game.
What's your score?
21-28.
21-28. What makes you say 21-28?
It's a hunch.
A hunch.
Don't question me about my hunch.
A hunch. The last time you had a hunch on this show, you was wrong.
We both was wrong.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was too.
We both was wrong.
Yeah, but I wasn't wrong about the last time. I told y'all who was going to be the player. Well, I was kind of wrong, but
See,
I wasn't wrong about who was going to be in the Super Bowl. Told you Tom Brady was going to the Super
I
Bowl,
remember when Tom Brady was going to Super Bowl.
but I did not expect that last call to be made. I mean, that didn't get called, not to get made, but the Rams are in there, so such is life.
Yeah.
And the commissioner voted on it. The commissioner said what he had to say about it. You know, yada, 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 yada. It is what it is. It's not going down. It's not going to happen again. So I'm really just, it's really just ain't going to be in the makings this year. So I'm really just hyped to see what Todd Gurley could do against this defense.
It's going to be a show-out game.
Todd Gurley has 17.
Him and Michelle? Oh, yeah.
Sonny Michel has been breaking off touchdown runs in the end zone on goal line stances. When Tom Brady just, does his trick play on the goal line stance.
Yeah.
Now, from as far as what I can see about Todd Gurley can run the ball. He can do whatever it is. You got a young coach versus the old coach. Young versus old Super Bowl game.
Yeah.
Jared Goff, very young, probably in his late 20s, early 30s, or whatever have you. Then you got a player like Tom Brady, who's 41 years old, still trying to play football.
Yeah, he's trying to play for 45.
That's what I heard too.
He's trying to play for 45 and then retire.
Even if he still goes up to 45 and retire, what's the difference?
A 50-year-old quarterback with an arm. Yeah.
I mean, even still though, I'm looking at this game to be.
Got that golden shoulder award.
I don't know, Tom Brady. Oh, but also everybody stay tuned for tomorrow night's show too, because NFL Honors come on tomorrow night, everybody. We're going to talk about, we're going to talk about it tomorrow night, too, as well, about who y'all think should get MVP of the year, who y'all think should get Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, yada, 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 yada.
So on.
And who also should get Man of the Year award for being the Man of the Year, I guess. The Walter Payton Man of the Year award. Now, Dak Prescott is involved in this Man of the Year award. I was shocked.
Who's the runner-ups?
I don't know. That's a very good question, though. But we'll have one tomorrow night.
If Dak get it, that's a fluke.
I don't know, but Dak is doing a little bit for the community now, too.
Yeah, a lot of people doing stuff in the community.
But, last year, I believe it was J.J. Watt. Yeah, last year was J.J. Watt last year. But this year, I'm looking for something different. I'm looking for a lot of hype this year. I'm looking for a lot of people to go out there and do what they got to do this year. I mean, see what they've been doing all year long behind the scenes. Now, like I said, though, this is going to be a hyped up game. This is going to be something else. Also, too, is for the next season, not giving any spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
It's just going to be different.
But it's going to be a bracket next year.
It's going to be different.
It's going to be a bracket. Because you know what's coming up, right?
Oh, yes.
March Madness! Yay! March Madness! And y'all know when we go crazy about March Madness gonna get in there, and then we gonna get in there and talk about March Madness. And I gotta do my homework.
March Madness?
I gotta do my homework.
Yeah,
Because see, I gotta do.
I've already been following it.
I've already been following it, but I'm gonna do my homework. Because see, I gotta get up on this basketball game. So I've been hearing Maryland been doing their thing though. But before we get into that though, so we're gonna say that. Yeah. Kristaps Porzingis has been traded to the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, I seen that.
How shocked are you about that?
Actually, interesting trade.
What?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
But I mean, some say it was good trade, some say it was.
Some people say cucumber tastes better pickles. So what's the difference? So what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? I mean, let's really be true. What are you saying? I mean, some people say cucumber tastes better pickle.
Cucumber tastes better than a pickle.
I say some people say cucumber tastes better pickle.
It's a better pickle.
Tastes better pickle. You don't get that, do you? Yeah, they say cucumber tastes better pickle.
Pickle tastes like cucumber.
So what do you think Kristaps Porzingis can do for the Dallas Mavericks? That he's going to a team where you have Dirk Nowitzki, which is in his daggone 40s, still trying to play basketball and still doing what he's doing best. And then another breaking news also too is that
not breaking it down. I want to know about this Kyrie Irving to the next thing.
Oh, I just broke that. That just broke news right here. Knicks fans want to shower Irving with "We want Kyrie Irving" chants. Kyrie Irving has stated that he wants to win a championship in Boston.
Yeah.
Now, Kyrie Irving is now the face of Boston, being on the Boston Celtics as he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does that tell you?
Mm-hmm. But it's up to the organization, though.
Kyrie Irving is now it will become a restricted free agent after this year. Now, there are talks about Anthony Davis now, or no, Carmelo Anthony going to the Lakers. Yeah, Carmelo. Now, what would y'all think about that? Carmelo, Braun should trade for AB, sign, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yo,
That's gonna get good in a minute.
That would have been. Oh my god.
Oh man, that'll be good in a minute. Hold that thought. That'll be good for the
hold that thought, please.
Oh, that'll be hold that thought. We're gonna rewind football talk in a minute. But let's get off of this Kristaps Porzingis thing. Him going to the Mavericks can set out the Mavericks and get them on a good start. Now, as far as everybody's talking about John Wall, Bradley Beal, Otto Porter Jr. getting traded.
John Wall said they didn't get traded.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, my bad.
Dang, man, you can't even let me finish the statement.
Speed facts.
Well, he's not getting traded. Nobody on the Wizards squad is getting traded. Their names are Bradley Beal, John Wall, or Otto Porter Jr. That's their three dynamic duo. That's the big three on this team. So, what do you think about this Wizards squad this year? I mean, they've been playing like.
I mean, they had ups and downs, but they ain't been playing like they want to play. I haven't really seen it.
I told everybody I had to recant a storyline though, because I told everybody at the beginning of this season 6.
They did actually some tough.
No, I said at the beginning of this season 6, that Dwight Howard would add 10 more wins to the Wizards, and Dwight Howard ain't been on the court since.
Yeah, I don't think he got
that back injury. Now, I don't like to lie on the show like that. Though. I really don't like to lie like that, and that hurt my feelings.
Why you lying?
Because it hurt my feelings.
Why you lying?
But it hurt my feelings.
But you lying to them.
But I don't want to lie to them.
You lying to yourself too.
But I did though.
But you're telling the viewers that you lied because you don't like to lie, but you want to lie, but you can't lie.
Exactly. Because it hurt my feelings.
So you just put a lie on top of a lie, just like a lie sandwich.
I did. But I didn't lie about this though. Dwight Howard is adding 10 less wins to our roster this year, to the schedule this year. He's not been a beneficial help to the Wizards at all this year. So what makes you think that I don't know what made me think that he was going to be beneficial, but the way he was talking was like he was going to be beneficial this year. He came back healthy. He was going to come back this way. He was going to do this one.
But he tweaked that back.
Okay, but that ain't our fault. I mean, that should be on him.
Yeah.
To be in general, that should be on him.
Well, ain't too much you can do about it.
Hey, look. So, what do you feel about this Carmelo Anthony going to the Lakers?
Man, just stay where you at, man.
Carmelo already got waived today by the Bulls. He got waived by the Bulls today, and he got traded from the Rockets all the way up to Chicago. Chicago waived him, and it's very likely that they said he's going to the Lakers, where he wants to be at with LeBron to get a ring. He wants a ring this year, and I think he will play with LeBron this year. I think the Carmelo Anthony signing will be major breaking news if Carmelo goes out there and ball out there in LA.
Yeah, but who they gonna get rid of? That's the question.
But then if they can pull out a double trade and go get AD, the Lakers are set with Rondo, Bron, Melo, AD, JaVale McGee.
Yeah, but they talking about trading Ball.
Well, Lonzo gonna go anyway. He's not showing any growth.
They're not showing the leadership.
No, he's not showing any growth. The growth that we was wanting to see in Lonzo Ball is not there anymore. The growth that we all wanted to see and grasp control over Lonzo Ball is not there anymore. It's not going to be there anymore because
I bet you if he get traded and go somewhere, I guarantee he shine.
I don't think so because he go to a small market team. They want him in They said if he go to New Orleans, he might start, but Drew Holiday been holding that position down. Now, I don't see Lonzo going to New Orleans.
He's not going to Grizzlies.
Well, if he goes to the Grizzlies, he won't shine even more because he wants to start. Michael Conley. Michael Conley is their starting point guard. But like I said,
I go to
Phoenix. Phoenix do need a point guard though, because Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton, they both need a star point guard that can get the ball to him, dish the ball to him, and lessen up the load.
I go to Phoenix.
But Phoenix right now
I go to Phoenix and shine.
But look at Phoenix right now, though. Look at Phoenix. Phoenix is sitting right now at the bottom of the list, 11-42. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna turn the season around? You can't turn that season around right now.
No.
You can't. And the Lakers are sitting at number 9 right now. What are you going to turn around? You can't turn them around.
You can learn. You learn the system.
You can't turn the team around. They already got 42 losses.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Hey, still run and play.
You can't run and play that. And the Knicks are 10-40. So what are you going to do with them?
Cleveland.
I mean,
41.
11-41. That's better than New York. What are you really going to do? What are you really going to do? What are we really going to say?
Hey, coach, let me play, coach.
There's nothing you can say. And And looking at San Antonio sitting at number
Yikes.
1.
They the lowest.
Who are the lowest?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. I told you that.
No, hold up.
What do you want to check?
Yeah, them in Cleveland.
Them in Cleveland.
Mhm.
What do you want about them in Cleveland?
No, I'm talking about the lowest, about 11. Because Cleveland is 1141.
Okay.
Phoenix 1142.
Okay. But see, the thing about Phoenix right now is they need a star. They need somebody besides Devin Booker. They need somebody besides DeAndre Ayton to show them off a little bit.
They need help.
They need somebody. They got two. Yeah, they do need some milk though. But DeAndre Ayton is a rookie this year though, so I'm expecting him to do some things. I'm expecting him to do something next year. But like I said though, this team can click if they get a point guard.
Yeah.
If they had a solid point guard, I think this team could really click.
Somebody with leadership.
Yeah.
You think Ball got leadership? No.
No, wait a minute. I'm not going to sleep on Ball no more. I'm not going to keep sleeping on Lonzo.
No, he ain't got
I don't think that he does, and that's an expert thing, though, to say, but I think he could grow into it. But you walking away from your teammates like you did last year doesn't show leadership.
Yeah.
You walked away from a fight last year. That don't show growth. I mean, let's be really real. You walked away from a fight last year. That does not show growth.
Oh, they fight. Let me go for you.
So, I mean, I think he can show some leadership if he got on a team where it was on him to show the leadership traits that he had to have. So, I also think that he needs to go somewhere where their team is, you don't have any stars around you. You need to go to a team where it's about you, like Kyrie Irving did. It's about Kyrie. It's not about anybody else in the team. It's about you.
But it's up to you to perform at that particular type of level.
You have no other choice but to perform at a high level. Any other team in this league that needs a point guard to shine, it's going to be him. What's up, D?
What do you do?
So you need a team that
You
can
from a fight.
You need a team that can shine. So if you don't find a team that can shine with you, that can shine, that you can shine on, I don't think you have a chance.
Can he stay healthy though?
That's another question too, because he already hurt too. He got a high ankle sprain, a grade level 3, I think, ankle sprain. A grade level 3, level 3 ankle sprain.
Yeah, that's what you get for wearing low tops.
Hey, that's what you get for wearing them doggone Zoes. That's what you get for them Zoe 2s and them Zoe 3s. Yeah. I mean, Big Baller Brand, they got the tennis shoes. They ain't got no basketball shoes. They say they hurt his feet.
Yeah,
He needs to wear some quality shoes.
Yeah, but the Walmart brand.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with wearing Walmart quality brand shoes. Walmart brand shoes is nothing wrong with that. If you got some good feet. If your feet don't hurt, wear Walmart brand. Come to Walmart brand. Get some Zoe 2s from Walmart.
$19.99.
There you go.
Gillette seals.
Nah, get the little gel patches at the bottom of the tokens and squish them. He was squeaking all the way to go squeeze.
If your feet hurt wearing them, why you keep wearing them?
I don't think he's complaining about it, but I heard a lot of people saying getting them Zoe 2s and hurt their feet.
But they low to the ground.
But hey, look, he said he ran heels before, so I don't know. Lonzo hurt again? Yes, he is.
$16.99.
There you go.
How about $9.99?
How about $5.99?
Clearance sale?
Yeah.
$3.
Nah, clearance sale $1.99.
$3.99.
There you go. Clearance rack, King. Now, like
I go out there with some G units on and play basketball.
Hey, I would too. I did that before. The G unit sneakers was bad.
Yeah, them comfortable.
Them jokes was comfortable though. Hey, look, if I can find me a pair of G units, man, what? Let me find me a pair of G unit sneakers.
I'm about to go online and find me something.
I'm about to go online too tonight and go see if I can find me a pair of G unit sneakers.
Yeah.
I've been the only person out there wearing G unit sneakers. But anyway, like I said though, it's gonna be it could. Oh, cool. Captions ended their 7-game skid that they were on. But anyways, like back to what I'm saying though. Lonzo needs to go to a team where he can shine and he can be the face of the team. Lonzo needs a small market team to grow into a big market team. Orlando would be this small market team to go to.
Yeah.
I think Orlando would be the best point for him. And I think Orlando would give him
99 cents.
99 cents though. 99 cents though. Yeah, I would too. But like I said though, I think Lonzo would go
0.9 cents.
Lonzo going to Orlando, I think it would be a good option.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good option. Lonzo going to Atlanta. Well, not to Orlando, but to Orlando.
We need a fast-paced team.
I think so. I think that'd be a good thing. I think that'd be a good idea. I don't know. What you think? I don't know. What you think?
What y'all think?
I mean, I think Lonzo would make a good addition, though.
Bro.
Oh, what up, Jew? What up, Jew? What up, Jew? I think that Cleveland or Chicago. I think Chicago would be a good fit too.
Yeah.
I think Chicago could be a good fit.
You want to introduce?
You want to do it?
You want to do it?
Oh, I want to do it. Why you want to do it?
What?
No, you do it.
No, you do.
No, you do it. No, you do it. Anyways, everybody, what about the Knicks?
Yes, sir.
Knicks are fired. And my sister Alvanessa Gambardino. What the fuck is that name? Oh, I said, what the fuck? What kind of name is Ungarnable? Gorbernado. What the hell is a gorbernado? That's not like some Mexican cheese.
I was just about to say that.
No, actually, it sounds like some guacamole sauce. Anybody want some guacamole sauce? I want some guacamole sauce, you know what I mean? Anyways, guys.
That's her fiance.
Oh. Trying to support his.
Wow.
Why you got going with me, Alvin? I'm just trying to say I didn't know how to pronounce your name. So maybe next time you should pronounce your name correctly. I'm just saying, though. But anyways, guys, I'm going to do one thing. She said me. Anyways, I'm going to do one thing. And hold on, Dave. They need to keep Ball and get him better. And love you too, sis. Make him more trade worthy. He can be traded for a bench player and a second round pick right now to most teams. And like I said, Orlando would be the best fit for him to go to. I think Orlando is a good
Cuban.
Oh, I like Cubans. Cubans are the shit. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna do something for tonight that is gonna change the game just a little bit tonight. Just for the night. Just for the night. Tonight.
Hey.
Tonight.
See, took the words right. Oh, dang.
Well, I gotta get all these comments on my show. You know what I mean? This is not right. This is not fair.
This ain't judgmental, though.
I know. I said it's not a judgmental show.
Bingo.
Why did I make up that rule in the first place?
I have no idea.
It was your fault.
How was my fault?
Because you the one that agreed to it.
We all agreed to it.
No, you agreed to it.
Yeah, good.
I just put the thing out there to say it wasn't a judgmental show.
Yeah, but the last words come from you.
So, Dave could have said no.
Really, Dave?
Yeah.
Dave, can you say no to his own self? Oh, yeah, you hear me, right? Yeah.
Anyway, so Mr. Coach is going to introduce somebody back to the show for tonight, everybody. Y'all ready for this? You ready, Mr. Miguel? Why? I don't know.
Cheeseburgers!
You ready?
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No.
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 Rock, paper, scissors?
2 months. He made me do it.
He made me do it. I ain't do it. It wasn't me. No! Pickles.
Pineapples.
Chicken wings. This is destroying the show because we ain't talking about sports right now. We talking about chicken wings and fried rice.
Yeah,
Chicken wings and fried rice. All right, so y'all, we got 2 episodes left of the Real Sports Show. How do you feel about that?
2 episodes into the next season.
But actually, yeah, to the next season in March.
Wow.
Yeah, and we become a long fucking one.
2.
I mean, too long on the show. We've been doing this show for like 6 years now. 3 years, 2 years and some change.
Something like that. Okay.
They're about the same thing. Anyway, and welcoming back. You was the original. So you got to go ahead, host. Y'all some fools. No, it's okay. I did too. No, I did it. Wait, no, it's okay. So, you got small shit. I'm just analyst too. Oh, bro. Okay. Anyways, so thanks for the commercial break, everybody. So, anyways, back to what I was saying, though. What was you saying about Cleveland and what else?
Oh, yeah. Should the Browns trade for AB and sign Le'Veon Bell?
That's dumb.
I don't know.
That's dumb.
Would you think that would be a powerhouse?
I don't think that'll be a powerhouse. I think that'll be a dominancy. Because you got young Baker Mayfield, Le'Veon Bell, then you got AB. Really? 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 That you don't think Cleveland going to the playoffs then? You tripping.
They do some damage.
No, you tripping. You tripping. Sooner. Yeah, I think that they're going to the playoffs.
Super Bowl.
I don't doubt they're going to the Super Bowl. If they would have kept Isaiah Caldwell, Baker Mayfield. No, actually, you get Le'Veon Bell, which is some better product, and you get Antonio Brown, which is another better product as wide receiver. Then you got Baker Mayfield, who can get the ball downfield quick enough to them, and will utilize AB as his top receiver. Everybody knows Antonio Brown though, but they don't know what Baker Mayfield can do with him. And you don't know that you already know that Tangent is going to work out to be the best.
Yeah.
They know the run game, right? Mm-hmm. People know what's going to happen with Antonio Brown. They know they can move the ball with Antonio Brown. So what's the difference?
Yeah, he play for anybody. He just want to win.
It don't matter about you winning.
If it comes to the Redskins,
he's not.
I'm just saying.
Washington would never sign him. You know why, right? You know why Washington won't sign him. Because Washington doesn't want talent. Chip Kelly, anybody who wants a good quarterback should sign Cap.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody that wants anybody that really wants a good quarterback doesn't want this. I mean, does want Colin Kaepernick though. But like I said, you got a lot of teams. Miami. I just told y'all several teams that needed a quarterback. Did that? So out of these several teams that need a quarterback, who you think will pick up Cap? Nobody. Oh, another question to ask everybody: do y'all think John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson can get to the playoffs? I mean, do y'all think they can go to a championship? They can win a championship with Lamar Jackson with John Harbaugh?
Personally, not.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Lamar Jackson, John Harbaugh working a tandem once again. What do you think about that?
If you don't kill yourself,
Which means he's gonna kill himself.
what he be running?
Well, I mean, and then you got RG3 in the background too. If they sign him back.
Whoa.
So what do you think about that? What's that?
I said Deshaun Jackson wants to be a Ram.
I heard about that too. Deshaun Jackson going to the Rams for next year, but I don't think Deshaun Jackson will go to the Rams though. And I told y'all where he needs to go back home to. Now, my theory that I had out there beforehand was that Deshaun Jackson will come back to Washington. You get Jackson, Crowder. What's my boy name? You get Doxson, and you got doggone tight end. Lordy. What's the tight end name? Washington. He stayed hurt all the time. I just said his name earlier, and I can't think of it. Jordan Reed. You got Jordan Reed, Jackson, all them back on the same team again. What do you think he's going to do? And then you get a quarterback that can throw the ball.
Yeah.
A quarterback that can throw the ball. Come on now, man. That's total dominancy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, but you got to get the offensive line together, though, too. Now, Washington is.
I want to see how this is going to work.
What about Rob Bryan? Rob Bryan is linebacker coach now for Washington. He's the inside linebackers coach now for Washington.
I think he'll do some wonders.
I think he just controls one position, though, and that's the one position that they're going to excel in.
Yeah.
They can stop the run. They're gonna have to go down.
Make that line small.
No, you're gonna have to control the secondary now. You got to get somebody to control the secondary.
Yeah.
Secondary last year was questionable. Even with DJ Swearjob, that his secondary was questionable.
Question.
So the middle game and that defensive line gonna have to go out there and do something. Reed. Thank you, Avanessa. Appreciate that.
You think Dez will do something next?
Dez Bryant is going back to New Orleans. And the New Orleans Saints are already going to sign him back. They already contracted him for signing him back for next year. And you know, wait a minute. That's not a lot of things people are talking about right now, though. Dez Bryant ain't been in the talks lately.
Maybe he's been injured.
But, you know, he just signed with the Saints this year and got hurt. But we ain't talking about for next season, though. Yeah, at practice.
We're talking about practice.
But wait a minute, but it's just a practice though. But what's gonna happen next year with the New Orleans Saints? You got Drew Brees. Is it Alvin Kamara?
Mm-hmm.
Dez Bryant. Hold on, am I done yet? Hold on, I'm not even done yet. Hold on. I'm about to get on a fiery roll here, people. Hold on. Let me go to New Orleans. Let me go on the roll here. Let me get on my roll here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because you ain't just going to cheat New Orleans out of next year. And I think they was plotting on this. I think New Orleans was plotting on this.
And watch it come back strong.
No, I think they was plotting on this season, though. Because ain't nobody thinking about Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Torrey Smith, Michael Ingram, Ted Ginn Jr., and a Dez Bryant on the field at the same time for next year. Drop the mic on their ass. I'm just saying, though. What do you think about next year, this tandem going at each other for next season? Drew Brees is going to have targets on top of targets on top of targets next year.
Now look, AB go to the Saints though, and they got that lineup
AB
right now.
is not going back.
I'm just saying. We go
Antonio Brown? No. Brown would not go to the Saints. They already got a top lineup right here. Antonio Brown is not going to the Saints. He would never go to the Saints.
I forgot that's it. They got Bridgewater. Oh, no.
Exactly. So what I'm saying here is Dez Bryant. You got Dez Bryant, Ted Ginn, Torrey Smith, Michael Thomas. Do I need to name any more people? And a run game that can go off? and a run game that can go off at any time frame.
Yep.
And who is this? No, that ain't nobody important. But you got a run game, and Mark Ingram. I'm sorry, Mark Ingram, who can also bust off run games too. Come on now. Do I need to go any further? The Saints are going to the Super Bowl next year. With Dez Bryant on that team, mark my words, I'm putting it on paper right now. The Saints are going to the Super Bowl next year. And Dez Bryant's going to carry them. Dez Bryant is going to carry this team to the Super Bowl next year. And I'm calling it out right now on the show before we got two episodes left.
Wow.
We got the Super Bowl.
The defensive coach?
Yeah, they've been did that. Yeah, they've been did that. But like I said, though, I'm calling it on this show. Everybody can hear me say it on this show. Dez Bryant and Drew Brees are going to the Super Bowl next year.
They're going to soup.
They're going to the Super Bowl next year.
Not Super Bowl, the soup.
They're going to the bowl next year. They're going to put some soup in their bowls next year.
And clean the bowl.
They're going to lick the bowls clean because I think they're going to sweep the floor with New England next year because Tom Brady will be a little older next year, and I think it's going to be a shootout next year. The one that was supposed to be this year. But this year, they're not even that help. They were good without Dez Bryant, but they're going to bring Dez Bryant back.
They've been there for 2 years, and it hasn't happened.
It's going to happen this season. You got a healthy Dez Bryant who can catch passes and can break routes. He reminds me of but he ain't gonna drop passes this year. I promise you that one. But he kind of reminds me of what's his face? He used to play for the Cowboys too, and he just got into the Hall of Fame this year. No. That boy, that damn it, I can forget people's names. No.
This year?
No, he just got in the Hall of Fame this year.
T.O.?
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of young T.O. Big head ain't.
No, which T.O.? The Dallas Cowboys T.O. or the San Francisco T.O.?
Or the Philadelphia T.O.
Yeah, he was AWOL.
But I think he reminds me of T.O. when he was playing for Dallas with Tony Romo.
Crybaby T.O.?
Hey, look, he cried for the ball, but what did he get? He got the ball. He did some damage with it, though, didn't he? Yeah. Okay, then. Then when he went to Philadelphia, what did he do with Donovan McNabb? Okay, then. He got the ball. He got his touches, didn't he? Yeah. Okay, then. He made miracles out, but I don't think they would have lost that game if he was playing. I mean, he played in that game, though, if he wasn't hurt. They was in the Super Bowl, and he threw the ball, and he got intercepted in the Super Bowl, which cost him the game. Mark my words. I'm saying this year, the Saints are going to the Super Bowl. Okay. The Saints are going to the Super Bowl next year.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay.
That's all you're going to say is okay?
Yeah, okay.
You don't believe me on that one?
Huh.
What do you mean?
You see?
I'm just saying, though.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Oh,
wow. All right. Let right.
Yeah, right.
All right. So you want to help me close down the show tonight?
Today's episode is brought to you by See y'all tomorrow.
He's smart. I know. I told y'all he going to the Super Bowl. Thank you for saying I'm smart. I know I'm smart.
Yeah, he's slow.
Shut up, fool. All right, y'all. It's been a warm welcome show.
It's been a cold welcome show.
Shut up, fool.
Fool ain't shut.
The shut up fool was the soup. You know,
Fool ain't shut.
Put some soup in your bowl.
I don't have no bowl to put soup in.
I'm going to Super Bowl. You going to Super Bowl?
You going to soup?
I'm going to Atlanta.
I'm going to Campbell's.
Not you.
Thank you.
I'm very, very intelligent for my age group. You know, I'm very, very sexual chocolate. You know. Oh, shut up. Anyways. I want to thank the fans.
Thank the fans. Mm-hmm. Thank you for my award. Thank you.
On Tuesday night, there will be an awards show going out to the fans. You know what? Get up a show. You're supposed to be supportive. You're supposed to be supporting, not disrespecting. Tuesday night, everybody. We'll be in the award show of the Fan Show Appreciation Show for episode 30. You might see some new faces. You might not see some new faces on here, but you might see an old face come back. You might not see an old face come back. You never know what comes on the Riddle Sports Show. I tell y'all that.
Tuned to be
You never know. The supporter is leaving. Okay, bye. Anyways, like I said, y'all, we will be having a fan appreciation day for the Riddle Sports Show on episode 30, which will be the last show that we'll be doing. I want my award for being a long-time supporter. I want my jacket. Anyways, all jokes aside, though, man, it's been a long season. 30 episodes. 30 episodes. 30 long episodes. I think season 6 done ran its course.
Yeah, but season 7?
Season 7, though. I'm trying to tell you.
It's going to be different, Mark.
It's going to be something different. It's going to be something wild. It's going to be something extravagant, something adventurous, something extraordinary. And it's just going to be wild for next season.
There'll be some changes.
It's going to be some changes. It's going to be some theme songs remixed. It's going to be everything remixed. And I think that, you know, man, I'm getting gray hair just doing this show every day of the week. What you think? But it's for the audience, though. It's for the people, though. You know, it's for the people. And I believe the people that they deserve a good show. I think the people deserve good characters, good people.
Yeah, good characters and good team fun.
Yeah. Will be fun. You know, but anyway, in fact, I will get a shirt made. Hey man, season 7 gonna be welcome back with, you know, and everything else. So everybody, y'all go out there and get your tickets ready for season 7.
Yeah,
and
$3.99.
And guess what? I'm looking to do live performances on the show. If you can sing, you can do it. If you can play an instrument or whatever the case will be, we're gonna bring you live on the show. We're gonna put you on the big screen for next show period.
Screen that's not big.
And please start sending us in your live audio what's it called again? Audition tapes. And we'll test them out and see it. Yeah, I said audition tapes. Yeah, we need audition tapes. And Mr. Miguel will go over and look them over and see if he likes them or not, I guess. If you can't sing, you ain't getting on the show. No, I'm just playing. We promote everybody.
You say what tickets?
I should be free. Man, you ain't never free. You always get something free. Pay your ticket fee.
$3.99.
Anyways, we're going to shut out the show. How we always do it, Mike. Sharing is what? And caring is sharing.
I don't care to share because sharing can't carry nothing.
Sharing is caring and caring is sharing. So, y'all remember that logo. This is the Riddle Sports Show, y'all. Episode 28. I hope we want you laugh. And we want y'all excitement. Y'all know how we go. We out. Oh my God. You know what? I get Oh, yeah. Tomorrow night show ain't gonna be a show. It's gonna be a. I don't know. We should do it on Sunday. Peace.